Hello! The Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture brings you Step Up to Kindergarten, a series of interactive videos designed to help kids and their grown-ups get ready for the big step into kindergarten. Sponsored by STCU.
Hi, it's you! I'm so happy you're here with me today. My name's Allison, and I'm an educator with the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture. I'm really excited about today because we're going to talk about and learn about friendship, how you can make a friend and be a friend. So let's get started. So what will we need today? Well, you're going to need someone to talk to, someone to share your thinking with. It could be a grown-up, a friend, a pet, or even a stuffed animal. And the only other thing you're going to need today is your big thinking brain. It's important to understand why we're learning about friendship. Making friends is part of our social learning. It's just as important as learning our letters and numbers. When you learn how to make friends, it's not something that we just know how to do. It's something we need to learn and practice. Having friends will help us feel safe and have good feelings about school. Friendship is an important part of kindergarten. You probably already know a little bit about friendship. What is a friend? Stop and think. Here's what I think. I think friends are people that you can have fun with. I also think friends are people that care about you and that you care about. Sharing is also a big part of friendship. When you're a friend to somebody, you share and take turns. Friends can look a lot like you, or they can look very different than you. Friends can be your same age, older, or younger than you. Friends can be boys and girls, boys and boys, or girls and girls. It's not important what you look like. What's important is how you treat each other. Even if you have a very best friend, someone who you love to spend all of your time with, it's important to remember that sometimes friends are alone. Maybe your friend just wants to do something by themselves, or maybe you want to be alone. Sometimes too much time together makes problems. Have you ever gotten in an argument with a friend? It's okay to take a break from playing and being with somebody for a little while. Now we're going to learn about how you can follow these 5 easy steps to make a friend. All you have to do is remember the word bliss. Bliss means very happy. Let's see how the word bliss can help us remember the 5 steps that we can do to make and keep friends. B is for be kind. It's important that you treat your friends with kindness and respect. Be kind. L is for listen. It's important that we listen to our friends so we can understand what they're thinking and how they feel. I is for invite. If you see somebody who looks like they don't have a friend, it's a very kind thing to do to invite them to play with you. You can say something like, "Hey, you want to come play with me?" There are 2 S's in the word bliss. The first S reminds us to smile. Have you ever noticed that if you give a smile to someone, they almost always will give it right back to you? Smiling at somebody is a great way to make a new friend. The second S reminds us that sharing is another great way to make and keep friends. If you have something and you have enough, taking turns or sharing it is a great way to make a new friend. Okay, time to move our bodies around a little bit. What I'd like you to do is stand up next to your computer and make sure you have room to move your arms because our song today is going to use our hands and arms. Are you ready? Our song today is going to use some sign language. Sign language is a language that people use when they can't hear so well. So we're going to practice using our hands to help our voices sing a song today. Follow along with me. The song is called The More We Get Together. This is the sign for more. You just put your fingers and your thumbs together like this. More. Together is thumbs up, fists close together, and you're going to move in a circle. And then happy is this. One of our most important signs today that we're going to be using is the sign for friendship. You're going to take your two pointer fingers and you're going to lock them together, almost like your fingers are giving each other a hug. And then you're going to switch. That's the sign for friendship. Our song goes like this. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Great job. You can practice again on your own. Now we're going to play a little game. It's a match-up game. I'd like you to carefully look at this picture, and then I'm going to show you a bunch of pictures, and I'd like to see if you can find the picture that matches the first picture. Take a look. All right, which of these pictures looks the same as the picture you just saw? You found it. This picture shows two kids working together, like friends do. Now let's look at this picture. Which of these look the same? You got it. These two friends are talking and listening to each other. Let's look and think about this picture. Can you find it in all of these others? There it is. These friends are comforting one another. They're showing that they care. Okay, last one. Carefully look and remember this one. Which of these pictures looks the same? That's it. These girls are taking turns. They're sharing with each other. All right, are you ready for a brain workout? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you a picture. And first, I want you to just carefully look all around the picture. I'm going to give you some quiet time just to think about what you see. Last, I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'm going to ask you to share your thinking with someone else. It could be a grown-up, a friend, or even a stuffed animal. If you don't have anyone to share your thinking with, pause the video, go find someone, come back with them, and then press play. Let's take our quiet moment to just carefully look and think about this picture. No talking yet. Tell someone next to you, what's going on in this picture? What are the characters doing? How do you think the characters might be feeling? What do you see in the picture that makes you say that? What more can you find? Try to find one more thing that you think is interesting in this picture. Thank you for sharing your thinking with us today. Here are some things that you can try on your own the next time you'd like to try to make a new friend. Try inviting someone to play with you. It's pretty easy just to say, "Hey, do you want to play?" Don't forget to smile. Another thing, if you see some kids playing and you'd like to play with them, instead of asking them, "Can I play with you?" which maybe they'll say yes, maybe they'll say no, try asking, "When can I play with you?" That way, they'll have to think of a time and they'll almost always be sure to include you. Good luck!
Well, that's all for today. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you learned something new. You're one step closer to kindergarten. The Step Up series has been brought to you by the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture in Spokane, Washington. Check out our website at www.northwestmuseum.org, sponsored by STCU.